If you are anything like me, you just want to feel better physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, right? Having energy, strength, and vitality, and feeling good, and having happy, healthy emotions, and having the ability to think clearly and rationally and eliminate self doubt, right? Well, that was the only thing I cared about for myself. And this is something that I help other people with. So it's interesting. We spend a lot of time and energy taking care of our physical bodies. I know that I do, and it's really important, as well as taking care of our mind and our intellect and learning new things and working really hard to have positive thinking thoughts, as well as diving into our emotions and doing healings that we need to do so that we can feel happier, right, in our emotions. Um, so I was thinking about it. We do all of these things. Oh, and even spiritually, right? We try to connect with our soul or with spirit, and we might go to church or have some spiritual practice, meditations, or anything, that would be along those lines to nurture our soul, right? So that we can lead balanced, happy, healthy lives, right? But how often do we look at our auric field? If our auric field is not properly strengthened, it can have holes, it can have tears, it can have damage, it can have all types of things going on with it. You could actually have physical pain because of that. You could have emotional pain or mental pain. If you're not positioned in your auric field properly, it can cause a lot of disruption in your health, your energy, your organs, your hormones, everything will can be is usually affected by our auric field, our etheric fields. We have four different layers of our etheric fields. We have light bodies. We have chakras and chakra systems. We have a hara and we have a monad. And these are all things that are actually part of our body. It's kind of like if you think about the earth has a north pole and a south pole, and there's an electromagnetic field around the earth, and it keeps the earth, spinning properly, and the north pole and the south pole have to be properly positioned correctly for the earth to function as it does. If it didn't, it could just fly off into space and we would cease to exist, right? Our bodies are like this. And this is something that unfortunately the doctors, and most healers even don't really see with clarity. I started taking yoga from a Swami when I was around 20 years old, and I started teaching yoga when I was 21. I went to India and started studying yoga and meditation and philosophy and spirituality. I went for 6 months. I've been 6 times. I have since sat with teachers and masters and awaken people, to learn how to like master myself and master my mind. And I want to mention that most of the things that I was taught in regards to, the chakras and the chakra system and the auric field and etheric field and light bodies were it is absolutely, unfortunately, incorrect. And it wasn't until I started studying the energy healing work that I do, and I started learning that in 2011. But every single thing that I was doing in my life was preparing me to learn this work and be, open to this work. This is my purpose. This is why I'm here on this planet. And I would have never believed it in a million years. I wasn't spiritual. I didn't believe in anything. I didn't believe in energy. And now that I can see with clarity. It is amazing. So there are many things that are really important. If you at all feel um, overwhelmed by other people's energy or emotions, if you feel sensitive to be around other people or out in public, um, It could be that your auric field or your etheric field or your light bodies, or there's something going on with your chakra systems, your gatekeepers, your even your guides and angels. There can be something going on that is dramatically affecting your well-being, health, vitality, your mind, your mental clarity, your emotions, and actually even your relationships. It's quite amazing and fascinating. And believe me, I would have never believed it had I not experienced, um, struggling and not feeling good in myself and in my body. I was like afraid of life. I was so disconnected from myself and my power. I was just afraid of everything. I was so overwhelmed. I couldn't go anywhere or do anything. And I was like, this is no way to live. And I was told, because I'm a high level empath, I'm an auditory clairvoyant, I feel and hear all sounds at once. I'm a medical intuitive, and now I actually see, and I've worked on opening all of my clairvoyant channels so that I can see and know and hear with greater clarity what really is going on, so that I could help myself. And I've helped hundreds and hundreds of other people, from babies to children to teenagers to adults, actually feel better inside their physical bodies. Oh, and I think I was saying something about finances. It can actually affect your finances and your self-worth. So if you've not thought about what's going on in your auric field, etheric field, light bodies, if you've been struggling in any way, feeling overwhelmed, feeling quite sensitive to other people's energies, it could be that we need to work on strengthening, repairing, or even positioning you properly in all of your fields. This is what I see. This is what I do. And it is amazing. You can actually feel happy. You can actually feel your innate joy activated inside of you. Um, and you do not have to feel self-doubt, and you do not have to feel overwhelmed with other people's emotions and feelings. And even if you're not an empath, we still have things that cause anxiety that can be easily, usually very easily, resolved in just a few sessions. So I just wanted to share this with you because this is my gift. And I'm so delighted and honored to do this. And I've worked incredibly hard, or I should say thousands and thousands and thousands of hours in order to fine tune my skills. And I'm always learning and wanting to learn more and see with greater clarity to help more and more people on this earth, people like you, feel better and feel empowered and live happy, healthy lives, ones that you absolutely love, and have relationships you love, and finances, and live in prosperity and joy and abundance. So if you are interested, please reach out. I'd be so very honored to help you. And we could talk about a journey, a private journey together, or you could join one of my classes. I have all different kinds of classes that I teach, and I'd be honored. So if I didn't say, my name is Jana. Please follow me. Please share this video with somebody that you think it might help. And stay tuned for more amazing, amazing information. Love you. Thank you. Blessings.